everyone, this is Akanksha from Englogger. Today we are going to learn about adverbs and its kinds. Adverbs, what do you mean by an adverb? Adverb is to give extra information, additional information, or to modify any verbs, any adjectives, or any adverbs. For example, he runs fast. He is a pronoun in the sentence. Runs, we have a verb, and fast, we have an adverb. So here, what is the function of an adverb? Adverb is basically giving extra information about a verb that is runs. So I just hope that it is clear to you now that what is an adverb? Adverb is basically giving extra information, additional information about any verbs, about any adjectives, or any adverb. Next we have kinds of adverbs. There are many kinds of adverbs. For example, adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of time, and many more. Adverbs of manner, that is, always give an answer of the question how. Adverbs of place, always give an answer of the question where. And adverbs of time gives an answer of the question at what time, that is what. What, where, how. Next we have adverbs of frequency. Those who are new viewers, those who are new subscribers, please watch my previous videos on adverbs of manner, adverbs of time, adverbs of place, and what is an adverb. In this video, we are going to learn about adverbs of frequency. What do you mean by adverbs of frequency? That is, how often the work has been done by you, or how often you have done that work. Whether it is once, twice, thrice, means number of times. So that is a question, how many times you have done that work. That is how many times. Gives an information about adverbs of frequency. To learn more about it, let's get started. Here we start with adverbs of frequency. What do you mean by adverbs of frequency? When we talk about that how many times we have done a work, that is adverbs of frequency, which tells about frequency. For example, twice, once, thrice, sometimes, many times, that is adverbs of frequency. Like adverbs of place, always give an answer of the question where, adverb of time when, adverb of manner, that is how. Similarly, here we have adverbs of frequency, and the question of adverbs of frequency is how often. You can see over here that we have some important points of adverbs of frequency. That adverbs of frequency answers the question how often. So how often, this is very important. How often, after that, or in what order does an action take place? In what order? These are the 2 points which are very important. In what order and how often. Next, for example, these are the few examples of it, like twice, often, again, once, seldom, many times, sometimes, and many more are there. We have examples. You can see in the examples all these words that shows, or all these words show adverbs of frequency. Then our one example is the very first example. They seldom come on time. So here is seldom is an adverb of frequency. Next, I met him only once. So here is once, that is adverbs of frequency. I watch movies often, that is often, adverbs of frequency. Then in the above sentences, seldom once, often, given information about the frequency of a particular action. If some actions are going on, and these we have adverbs of frequency which given information about the particular action. For example, this seldom come on time. Here the action is come. Next we have I met him. Here the action is met. Next we have I watch movies. Here the action is watch. So these are the particular action and information given by all these action that we have adverbs. For example, seldom, once, often. Next we have position of adverbs of frequency, that how and where you have to place adverbs of frequency. That is, adverb of frequency usually placed just before the verb. Before the verb, it modifies. As we have discussed, like adverb function is to modify any verbs, any adjectives or any adverbs. So when there is an verb and adverb function is to modify, so adverbs of frequency placed just before the verb. Then when there is an auxiliary verb. What are auxiliary verbs? That are helping verbs. If you have any helping verb, auxiliary verb in a sentence and a main verb, that is an action verb, then the adverbs of frequency goes between the two. Here two means auxiliary verb and the main verb. With the examples we can see, she never laughs at my jokes. Here is never, that is adverbs of frequency, laugh, main verb. So verb before the verb, adverbs of frequency. Then he often makes mistake. So again, often we have adverbs of frequency before the verb, that is makes. Next, they can always be trusted. Here can, that is auxiliary verb, and trusted, that is main verb. Between auxiliary and main we have always, that is adverbs of frequency. She rarely slept soundly. So here rarely, slept we have verb, and rarely, that is adverbs of frequency before the verb. I watch plays often. So here watch, plays, often. So here we have adverbs of frequency after the verb, that is plays. Here we have quick revision of all the adverbs again. That is, the very first we can see over here, adverbs of place, where, adverbs of time, when, adverbs of manner, how, and adverbs of frequency, how, often. Here we'll start with practice to test your knowledge, that how much you have understood. Find kinds of adverbs in the given sentences. You have few sentences over here, and here you need to identify whether that adverb is frequency or place or time or manner. Very first sentence, Anita looked for Banita everywhere. So everywhere is everywhere, that is place. Question is where. Next, Leela went to the market yesterday. When? Yesterday, that is time. Next, Azhar walked into the class quietly. How? That is manner, how. Next, Augie frequently visits his cousin's house. Frequently, that how many times, that is frequency, how often. Next, Smita went downstairs. Where? When you are reading a sentence, then only you just come to know about it's directly. There is no confusion over here, that when you are reading any sentence, you will come to know about, okay fine, this is this is an adverb in the sentence, and which adverb, or whether you have to raise a question, or whether you have to frame question of place or time or manner or frequency, you can get to know while reading only. Like Smita went downstairs. Where? Downstairs, that is place. Next. Next, I have heard this before. When? Before. When is time. Next, he looked up. Where? Where? That is place. Next, Govind reads clearly. How? Clearly. You will not raise a question, or you will not frame a question of when, where, because it's directly given answer of the question, that how, clearly how, that is manner. So you have to see that how many errors you have made. If you haven't made any error, please mention in the comment section that how many marks out of 8 you are able to score, or you have scored. So this is the end of the session. So this is end up of the session. I just hope that you people liked it. If it is so, mention in the comment box, or you can subscribe, you can share, or you can like my channel, that is Englogger. Thank you and have a nice day. Don't forget to press the bell icon just to get further notification of the videos. Thank you. Stay tuned.